Hi everyone, instead of origin, I'm talking about what is happening right now with Tonix Pharmaceuticals. So guys, welcome back to YouTube channel. Figure symbol TNXP on Nasdaq desktop justify is up to 65% on due inside news. We are gonna be talking about those news and most importantly, what's coming next is still TNXP and sign by right now. Should you buy right now? If you have shares, should you sell and buy later? Well, in today videos we are gonna be talking about all of those scenarios. Listening more times. Let's go straight to the point before starting the video. Guys, don't forget subscribe if you want to see the daily videos on stock, cryptos and how to make money, and don't forget to let me know that I am little comment section. What do you think until you are like by now? Let's starting with the high graph of the MXP. Now today we are up 65%. Most of it actually happened on pre-markets as intern here to jump from yesterday. It's 46% and then we went to continue to go high. We reached an aim right now here of 4.79 dollar, and right now we are correcting a little. That's basically since yesterday the maximum is an increase of 79% of the, maybe it's a pretty good. Way too much of these two news, even though they are super big, and I'm going to explain you why just in a second. You can add the graph TNXP. You honestly basically just going down, seen quite a lot of time. As you can see from here, the fun in your child, it was actually trading back up basically 10 times, and what is training right now, less than 1 year. Since then it just fell down. Yeah, that's it. I basically reached a low of 1.19 $92. That is basically nothing anyway. Now of course it spiked up is 108% since that low. They may be in these codes. So now the question is it still worth buying, or should you wait, or what should you do if you have share? Should you sell right now? Well, let's talk about that. But before, let's talk about why it actually skyrocketed. That's because, guys, explaining you why it actually skyrocketed is important to explain you what kind of match now. The first big news is regarding this, but in my opinion is not the news that actually made it skyrocket. The first big news is Spanish pharmaceutical announces the insurance of yes patent for DNX 801 smallpox and monkeypox vaccine, and recommended the box various BB platform of technology. Now this is the pipeline of the TNXP as the interim period. They have lots of projects on study. The TNXP speed and for pharmaceutical emotional meaning is the one of the best of that is already in phase 3. It's really close to coming to an end. They also have a lot of being preclinical phase 1, phase 2, and these are the ones for COVID-19 and the smallpox and monkeypox printing vaccine that is still on preclinical. But consider that the monkeypox basically should renew. So the fact that we already have it in preclinical, and if we got approved, it's super good news in my opinion. At least right now, this can mean that probably in the next 2 to 3 months we could have a lot bigger catalyst coming, and the price could be going up. But before that, I think that the next big catalyst that we will have is actually going to arrive in quite a bit. So that's why I do think that probably in the next, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks, it actually going to go down, probably back to $3, probably even less, $40 for TNXP. Okay, different market cap is just 75 million US dollar. It's completely nothing, and the other thing is that it went upon a volume of 2.99 milers share. That is not even that much, just considering the looking at the calculators to be quickly 75 million right here divided by $4. This means that there are 18 million share, 19 million share of label, so 3 million. These volume right here is it's quite high, but we still have to consider that there are basically 3 hours since the market price. This basically just means that there is basically no selling pressure. Everyone is just holding, and so when someone, and it's obvious guys, at these level you can't actually sell a company like at 1.9. It was actually insane. But in my opinion, I have actually held the company throughout this period right here. I made quite a profit, was one of the first company actually covered on the channel as one of my first video, and well, I do really think it's a great company. Do you really think it's work very well? They have lot of pipeline, but the thing is the market work with catalyst, and they are far away from catalyst, or at least they were 2 year ago. Far away from catalyst right now, they can actually close you, especially with the TNXP. That is insane guys, the next before from multiples. It's one of the biggest catalyst ever actually sent the company back to 20 $30, because it's basically the fiber market does not have basically any cure right now. So this will be the first one, basically whole market that is worth basically 33 billion completely for them, and well, they are quite a lot about the stuff. So I do think that that yes, we very short time, it is probably going to correct again and go down again. But I don't think that once you correct is super very belly like less than $3. The other thing, it's definitely an insane value, at least in my opinion also, because they did another big news right here. So Tonix pharmaceutical amount is share river chase program. Okay, Tonic pharmaceutical holding at a legal stage by a pharmaceutical company today announced that its board of director has approved a share repurchase program pursuant to which the company may repurchase up to 12.5 million in the value of outstanding common stock per value 0.001 per share from time to time on the open market. You probably negotiate transaction subject to market condition, share price, and other factors of the company intend to fund the share purchase program with available cash. Now before counting and talking about this, and this is super important guys, I really recommend you to switch to brokers like for example interactive brokers. You get 5 free stock, and right now you have the double possibility of getting Google. It is basically getting $150 completely guaranteed. You will find the link to amount of description also as well for interactive brokers guys. Another insane broker that is also one of the biggest scientists in the world. It actually the biggest progressing view, and that one that I currently use. So guys, I do really recommended you checking those two brokers out government description. But back to this, and back about talking about this. Now why this is the good, because up to $12.5 million considering, and the market cap is $76 million, that will put basically the company what is the let's do the math of 12.5. Okay, 100 divided by 76 is a 16% less. 16% less available market operating available shares. It at the growing price, of course. It's anything actually start buying when the price just goes down. I think in the next few weeks, I do think that one of the most good thing that they actually can do. Also, the facts that you are doing it with available cash means that you have lots of cash right now, and they can actually utilize. They have enough cash to fund all of these, and they have spare cash that they can utilize by share back. So I think that right now Canex B is not a Bali also, because one thing I forget to say, the patent that they had for the TNXP gives the company market exclusive deal 2027. That is super good. So guys, what I do think is now the if the company goes down to $2 to $3, if definitely need to buy that. Basically guys, i don't I do think he can actually reach back at 10-15 points dollar, but just to be safe. So it could be an insane volume right now, but just to be safe, I would personally buy it when it goes below $3, and that basically it goes. But guys, let me know down below in the comment section, what do you think? If you enjoy this video, don't forget to leave icon, subscribe, and you can subscribe, and see you next on. Bye bye.